The following is a paid program. The views expressed are not necessarily those of the management or ownership of SKOR North, KSTP AM 1500.
This is the place to talk about everything related to the home. Buying or selling real estate, financing and improvements that can help increase your home's value. This is Minnesota Home Talk on SKOR North. Here's your host, Jason Walgrave.
Good morning, folks, and welcome back. This is Minnesota Home Talk, and we are live on AM 1500 ESPN Radio. Woo!
So live.
SKOR North 1500. Something else.
What's YouTube, Facebook, etc.?
Everything social media. MySpace, folks, we're going to be starting up our MySpace page here in the coming weeks.
Yep.
To make sure we cover all social media platforms in the universe.
What's our handle? I'm thinking at 80 years of Minnesota Home Talk.
I think that's a good idea.
Something like that.
Something like that.
Or at 50,000 shows of Minnesota Home Talk.
Public
I feel like that's a little too long.
It's too long? Yeah, I think so too.
At 50,000 shows over 80 years of Minnesota Home Talk.
Of awesomeness.
Yeah, that'll totally work.
Something like that.
That'll totally
I think that's got a nice ring to it.
Folks, we are live every Saturday morning, of course, on demand at minnesotahometalk.com. Go and check out our website, minnesotahometalk.com. You can connect with us 24/7, 365 days a year. We have our previous shows on their podcasts. And then, of course, all of our fantastic partners. Jason Walgrave here with Walgrave Real Estate Group and the Minnesota Real Estate team at RE/MAX Advantage Plus. We also have Mortgage Michael Ouverson with Luminate Home Loans.
Thank you.
At some point, you're going to destroy your voice on doing that. That's what I think. You're going to be like, everything's fine, and then it's going to crack in the middle of it, and then you're just going to sound like Todd Rooker forever.
I better come in and pre-record that part of the show.
Yeah,
the intro.
there you go. Oh, yeah, if we had buttons.
Oh, we should pre-record it.
We could do that.
Come in, spend a whole afternoon.
Yep, just working on it.
We could
perfecting it.
We could definitely do that. We could have multiple different versions.
I think it's great.
I think if you lose your voice by doing it, I think it'd be worth it, though.
It would be worth it. The sacrifice would be worth it.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm inclined not to agree as a radio professional. However, it is your show. You may destroy your voice for it if you wish.
And of course, we've got the great producer, the insurance guru, Evan Little with Paragon. Got a big show planned this morning, folks. We're giving away a pair of tickets to the huge show. Massive.
It's so big.
Colossal.
The biggest we've ever done.
It literally is.
It is.
Every time.
We need some fireworks going off in the background.
Yeah.
I think we would have to do the show outside for that, but I'm on board.
We can do it inside. We can do those, those things, and they go.
As a risk mitigation specialist, I recommend against lighting off fireworks.
As the insurance monarch in the room, he is advising us not to light fireworks off indoors. Questions
I don't want to get from a client. Is it covered if I start my house on fire by lighting fireworks off inside my house? No, I was not trying to burn the house down. I'm just that dumb.
That would be a fun game. Is it covered?
Is it? It would be a good game.
The answer every time is refer to your policy documents and declaration basis because it varies by policy. Now, that said, generally speaking, lighting your house on fire due to an accident, even a really, really dumb accident, is covered. Lighting your house on fire on purpose for any reason is not covered.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Now we know.
It was an accident.
It was an accident.
That's all you got to say. It was an accident.
I didn't mean to.
Yeah, I think it goes a little bit beyond that when you have an SIU investigation against you. However, I mean, theoretically, yes. Theoretically.
What are we giving away today? St. Paul Saints tickets.
Yeah, let's do it.
Baseball goodness, folks. The weather is finally fantastic.
It's spring, baby.
Oh, the sun is out.
Let's do this.
Who wants to go to a baseball game? St. Paul Saints on us. The best real estate question. Go to the Facebook. Go to our Minnesota Home Talk page on Facebook. May ask a question, comment. Be sure to like our page, Facebook, Minnesota Home Talk. And that is a great way to connect with us anytime. We have the phone lines. We're going to open those up right away. 651-647-2910. 651-647-2910. Excuse me. I think we all kind of have a little throat thing going on in here, don't we?
Well, it's because winter lasted 19 months this year.
Yeah, I was really concerned I had COVID, but I've done 2 tests, and it's just like, no, I just feel under the weather because it's suddenly spring. We didn't have spring, and I've taken a couple tests. I
didn't know you could get just like regular sick these days.
I know, right? It's wild.
It's amazing.
It's wild.
Would that be considered a pandemic?
No.
If a lot of people get just regular sick?
No, not unless it's all the same thing.
Yeah, right.
That's the key that makes it a pandemic. Sure. Unmitigated spread of just one thing going hog wild. That's what makes it a pandemic.
We should have a pandemic show and just talk about and discuss the different pandemics that have been in human history over the last 2,000 years.
And then how each one affected real estate.
As a Minnesota Home Talk show, where we got a real estate expert, a financing expert, an insurance expert. Things that we are not experts on.
Yeah.
The history of pandemics.
But then we could look at the real estate mortgage market after. You know what I mean?
Before, during, and after.
Yeah.
So many mortgages to look through after, the Black Plague and so on.
Right.
The modern financial model for individual home buying hasn't existed really that long.
I think if I remember correctly, not to cut you off, if I remember correctly, the Black Plague, right? Is that what it's called? The bubonic plague?
Yeah, the bubonic plague.
I think mortgages went from 2.5 goats up to 5 goats, if I remember correctly. Is what they're
that does bring a question. When did mortgages? I mean, when did they first come to be in the United States? Was it the 20s, 30s?
My understanding is like the modern financial version of home buying came about after World War II.
Okay, so
and before that there were products, but it was basically people bought with cash.
So 50s basically.
Yeah,
it's kind of when the mortgage industry became.
I don't even know.
We're gonna find out. I'll tell you what, folks.
You know what? That would be a really interesting guest for us to have on.
It was
as a historian that focuses on like the beginnings of the modern American housing market.
You know who that is? The Yoda.
Yeah,
Steve Perkins.
Yeah.
Let's get him.
Let's get the Yoda
Steve,
of real estate.
You were working in real estate right after World War II, right? you're old, so
yeah,
totally.
So yeah, you know all that stuff.
We'll have him on as a guest.
Oh yeah, Steve's great.
Big show again. We're giving away St. Paul Saints tickets for the best real estate question. A couple different ways to win. You can call into the studio. Studio lines are open at 651-647-2910. That is the call-in number to the studio. We'd love to hear from you, taking your questions live on the air. Best real estate question is going to win a pair of St. Paul Saints tickets. Great seats. The games are a lot of fun. And of course, with the great weather that we now have, they are even more enjoyable. Give us a call at the studio. Studio lines are open 651-647-2910. We also have a text line. You can text your questions 763-443-5664. If you'd like to win St. Paul Saints tickets, free baseball tickets on us for the best question, text your real estate question this morning to 763-443-5664. That's anything, everything real estate related. We will keep the phone lines and the text lines. Again, the text line is 763-443-5664. Be sure to go to Facebook, go to our Minnesota Home Talk page. Please like the page, and you can ask questions, make comments on there as well. That also gives you a chance to win St. Paul Saints tickets. So all 3 ways to connect with us this morning. We're going to be talking about market updates. We've got the fresh off the press stats. I sent those to you, Evan. I printed off a copy for you, Mike. We've got our smoking hot listings.
This paper.
I think what happened here is someone in the office was probably printing brochures, and there was some leftover nice stock
like card stock paper here. I just thought you were trying to up the level of our show here. It's like we're going to start with the paper first. Premium paper is what we're going to print this on, and then we're going to work our way up from there.
A premium feel for premium gentlemen.
Right.
Yeah.
Market updates.
So next week I might use color. Updates. But because of the stock paper, I can only afford black and white this week. But maybe next week we'll upgrade.
Yeah.
All right, folks, give us a call this morning. Free Saints tickets, St. Paul Saints baseball on us. Give us a call with your real estate questions. Studio lines are open at 651-647-2910. Anything and everything real estate related, we'd love to hear from you. Studio lines are open. Give us a call this morning. We would love to talk to you. Get your questions answered at 651-647-2910. The text line, you can also win via text by texting your real estate questions to 763-443-5664. The text line again is 763-443-5664. Before we get rocking into the real estate knowledge that we have, the mass real estate knowledge that we have, I want to give a happy Mother's Day to my mom, Pam Walgrave. Happy Mother's Day to my wife, Elizabeth. I love you both, and thank you for being the extraordinary mothers that you are.
There's no greater patience than the patience inside of a mother.
I would agree with that.
We were just talking about that the other day. Dealing with kids is a different type of patience.
Yes, it is.
I mean, it's a gift. It is a gift. It's a different kind of patience. It's something that I have, but only for a very short period of time, where they seem to have it 24/7.
Well, and thinking about our wives, Ouverson, not only do they have the patience for our children, but they have the patience for their husbands.
Right.
Yeah.
Which at times is a greater amount of patience.
Which basically we're just a larger kid is all we are.
This is true at times.
You know what I mean? It's, I got like Jen's got basically 5 kids, right? She's got a 43-year-old. And then she's got a 15-year-old and a 13 and a 5 and a 3.
Yeah, that's tough.
43-year-old,
that's a tough age.
Right? That's a tough age.
Yeah, sometimes them guys in their 40s are like, "Oh, honey, let's go to New Orleans. Let's do it."
Yeah.
But I have work and stuff.
Yeah.
We're doing it. Let's go. Woo!
I don't want
to watch the kids.
I don't want to brush my teeth.
It's not bedtime. Jason, you have to get up for the radio show. No! Go to bed.
Right.
I want to watch Vikings.
I want to watch the Vikings.
All right, folks, give us a call this morning to win Saints tickets. Phone lines are open in the studio. 651-647-2910 is the call-in number. 651-647-2910. That is the studio line. Give us a call. Ask your questions live on the air. You can also text your questions. Win via text. Free St. Paul Saints tickets. The best real estate question is going to win. Text in to 763-443-5664. The text line again is 763-443-5664. Also, please go to our Facebook page, Minnesota Home Talk. Like us, ask a question, add comments. We'd love to connect with you anyway, either on the air, through text, the studio line, or our Facebook Minnesota Home Talk page. Let's do some smoking hot listings.
And that's what we're doing next.
Yeah, baby. Here we go.
Let's see. How do I do this now? Add
we
stream.
got add stream.
I think you just push. Yeah,
I'm saving
push
paper.
buttons.
Hang on. I gotta. Oh man.
Oh, we're getting close.
Push buttons.
Tell you what, 3 computers is a little too much.
There we go. We're going to start in Victoria, Minnesota. We have got an end unit townhome for sale. $375,000, located at 1555 Fox Hunt Way. 3-bedroom, 4-bathroom. This is a fantastic end unit. It has, it's got a great kitchen, open floor plan, hardwood floors,
just
fireplace.
about 2,200 square feet. I don't know if you can read that on there.
There it is.
Yeah, it's down there.
2197.
Yep.
Brand new on the market. Really, really sharp looking property.
Yeah.
Super clean.
That's a good looking joint right there.
Fantastic property. And on the market again at $375,000. Vaulted ceiling in the master, it looks like. What else we got here? Hunter Square.
1388 Hunter Square.
What was the other one? Was the other one similar?
What, the one we were just on?
Yeah. What was the address on that one?
1555.
Look at that.
1555 Fox
Hunt Way and Hunter Square.
Victoria and Waconia.
There we go. So Waconia, this is a single family home with 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, $350,000. Fantastic price on this property, 2,064 square feet. Walkout Rambler, fantastic neighborhood. Again, open floor plans, some vaulted ceilings, great countertops.
I don't know what's going on.
What
there.
happened with that picture?
No picture available. There's still plenty. It just didn't pull that one. But it looks like a great property.
Great property, and it's priced really, really well.
I was going to say,
at $350,000.
Look at the pictures.
Look at that. Look at that basement. That's fantastic.
Basement's money.
Love it. This one is only a couple days in the market. So if you'd like the opportunity for this one, give us a call. Our next smoking hot listing is in Afton. This property, folks, my goodness. Go to photo number 2 there, Evan. These are views of the St. Croix. This home sits on the top of the bluffs. It's over 2 acres, 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom. It is a really excellent property. A ton of space. You've got privacy. The home has incredible character. Fireplace. It has vaulted ceilings. So this has got some really cool design and architecture throughout the property. And this one is also brand new in the market. Only been in the market up 5 days. I think we went live on Monday.
Yeah, it was like a upcoming listing. We had it last week, and I was blown away. I really dig the on the river facing side. There's like a balcony, but then the balcony is enclosed by like a solar room.
It is
with a spiral staircase.
Yes,
it's very, very cool. Even if you're not in the market for something in Afton at $750,000, I highly recommend going to the website and just checking this one out because it's a really cool property.
Really cool property. So that one's brand new in the market just this week.
Think you can hang glide? Just take off on a hang glider right from the deck and just go cruise over the river?
I do.
As your insurance agent, I highly recommend it.
But then it looks like to me like you could just you get right on your deck there, maybe even on the roof if you want to get a little extra on there, and you just take off on your hang glider and you go right over the river there.
Right over the river, you can land on your boat, and then you can float down to this property. Greens Point Road, folks. This is we've relisted this home, new, fresh on the market with a brand new price of $1.5 million. 425 feet of water frontage in the Lake Pepin area, pagoda style. Really cool property. It's got a separate guest house, detached garage. And this home is ready for remodel or redevelopment of the property. Again, 425 feet of water frontage.
It's a big lot right on its own personal corner of the lake. It's awesome.
It's really cool. Located at 27858 Greens Point Road in Red Wing, Minnesota, on the market for $1.5 million. Moving over to Lakeshore. Who'd like some Lakeshore in the just south of Prior Lake in the New Prague area? Located at 24195 West Cedar Lake Drive. This is a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom rambler on Cedar Lake. So this is a lakefront property. And folks, it is priced at $449,900, an incredible price. If you're looking for an opportunity to buy your cabin, your lake property, and you don't want to drive 3 to 5 hours north, you can just drive a little bit south of Prior Lake and acquire this really fantastic property.
Dude, this home is like perfect for a second home. But
Isn't it
honestly,
awesome?
It's also livable for the person that just wants to be slightly outside the city.
Yes.
It's 720 square feet. It's a nice little house, and it has a giant yard on the lakeside.
Large yard on the lakeside, and
it's built out. It's got a permanent dock.
It's pretty incredible.
It's great.
Priced really well, $449,900 in New Prague, Minnesota. Let's see, what do we got here? Next one.
You know what Cedar Lake has in it?
Fish?
Crappies and muskies, baby.
Oh, really? It's got muskies?
Yeah.
Ha!
Yep.
One of the few things that Ouverson is always thinking about. Could I go fishing there?
Can I go fishing on there? What can I catch if I go on there? Yeah, absolutely.
Next property isn't really a fishing property, but it is a nice one.
It has got fantastic views. This is a condo in St. Paul located at 2610 10th Street West, number 2008. 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom. This property is priced incredibly well at $175,000. Well, that's cool. That's where we got married, at the cathedral.
Really?
I wonder if you can see the cathedral from the balcony.
Looks like yes.
Looks
yes,
like you
can. Ha!
Just barely.
Look at that. Super cool. Fantastic views. Again, priced incredibly well at $175,000 in St. Paul, Minnesota.
Yep. Building right in the heart of downtown St. Paul.
It's a cool property.
Hey, it's our old friend Doc.
Doc is up on the screen, folks. If you're looking for an investment opportunity in Aiken, Minnesota, on the north shores of Mille Lacs, located at 39, located at 39629 Highway 18 in Aiken, Minnesota, Docks Harbor. We have RV and boat slip resort. This property is a fantastic property with incredible expansion and revenue increasing opportunities. This property is priced at $2.5 million. And of course, we're in summer now, so they're getting it all opened up and running for the summer months. Really cool property.
Tons of RV spots, room for expansion, the whole thing.
I saw a big article yesterday about that Americans are doing more camping than ever before.
I'll tell you what, I've seriously considered just moving into an RV for a while.
Right? We've had clients in the last couple of years. They've done that.
I've thought about it. I could sell my house,
RV,
walk away with a good amount of cash, and then just live in a van down by the river. But the RV is the apex predator solution.
Right.
I can actually have a home that I leave behind.
Yes. I love it. There's some pretty nice RVs out there too.
That's very true.
I mean, they're a house on wheels.
Yeah.
Really.
All right. We've got the
Galleria.
Edina, the Galleria property, 3209 Galleria number 807. 1 bedroom, 2 bathroom, completely renovated, very high-end finishings, new kitchen. The skyline is incredible, on the market for $650,000. And this property is, it's really fantastic. Close to the mall, right off of France in the Galleria building in Edina.
Yeah, it's like right on the south side of Southdale. Great building.
Really cool property. Pebble Creek Custom Homes is a to-be-built on Sumter Avenue. This is the Twin Ponds development. They are building custom homes in Prior Lake and Savage. This, again, is one of my favorite homes that we've built. The floor plan is just spectacular. And this one is to be built with an unfinished basement, on the market for $995,000.
Yeah, I've said it many times, and I'll say it again. There is one key problem with this house.
It's not yours?
That's right.
That's right.
I don't live there. That's a problem.
That's a problem. They also have a to be built in the Cardinal Ridge development located on Sims Court, 16080 Sims Court Southeast.
And this house suffers from the same problem. I don't live there. Problem. They're beautiful, amazing homes.
Did you see this one when we had it up? I don't know if you went into this one or not.
No, I didn't get a chance to go out there, but it's just, oh my goodness. Both these houses are like dream properties. They're so good.
They are awesome. I love them. This one's a 5-bedroom, 5-bathroom. 3-car garage, to be built, priced at $950,000. This one's in Prior Lake, of course, Prior Lake Savage School District. Folks, for more information about these smoking out listings, go to our website, minnesotahometalk.com. Click on the property search button. Of course, you can connect with all of our fantastic partners: Remax Advantage Plus, Luminate Home Loans, Pebble Creek Custom Homes, Bella Remodeling and Roofing, Todd Rooker, Paragon, Last Switch, Nepsis. We've got our good friend Big Biggie over there, Credit Life. Actually, Jared and I think Dustin are coming on next week to be talking about some credit stuff. Trademark Title, Urban Landworks, Home Inspection, Spare Key, Sync Home Services. We've got EKJ Appraisals, Trend Home Staging, Sioux Falls Real Estate with Marcus Walgrave, Chestnut Cambrone, Jeff O'Brien provides our Legal Minute, Rock, Pain-Free Patriots, Trust Vets, Riverland Bank, Keppers Plumbing, Home Media Innovations, Rental Management Guys, and Lift Up. Folks, our website is pretty fantastic with dozens of reports, free reports on buying, selling, and investing in real estate, financing, remodeling, anything and everything real estate related. You can also check out our past shows, upcoming events, property search, our upcoming schedule. You can find out what your home is worth. Folks, this is not a computer-generated estimate of your value, but is one of the professional real estate agents on my team will provide a market analysis for your home. This is something that we can do. I can do a CMA in really about 10 minutes over the phone. If you'd like a really quick one, or I'd love to come out and meet with you, walk through your home and get an even more accurate value, but we provide free market analysis, free CMA for your home. And we do that for a few different reasons. One, because you might be thinking about selling, and whether you're thinking about selling today, this summer, next year, or in 5 years, we'd love to meet with you now and talk about the different things that you can do to position your house in the best possible light to receive the highest sale price. Or maybe you're just curious about your home's value. You just want to know what's it worth. You're checking out the Zestimates and all the other computer-generated estimates. Are those accurate? I don't know, plus or minus 10 or 15% on the computer-generated tools. We'll do one for you for free. Or maybe you wanted to look at some different financing, a HELOC. If you've got some equity, you want to tap into some equity in your home, a HELOC's a great opportunity, or maybe a refinance. And finding out your home's value is one of the first steps. You may have to still do an appraisal, but to get started, we will do a free market analysis. Go to MinnesotaHometalk.com, click on what's your home worth, and we will provide that service for you with a smile.
Will you make so if I call in and you do a CMA, will you like make computer noises? Like it's a computer generated one for me?
I will only make the noise that the internet used to make when you first went on it.
The dial-up?
The dial-up noises.
I think you'd be like, hold on a second. It's calculated. Beep, boop, boop, beep, boop, 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 beep, boop, 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 boop. And then you boom.
Walgrave bot has arrived.
Walgrave
bot will now calculate the value of your property.
I gotta get one of the, who was the animated character? Max, what was his name?
Headroom?
Max Headroom?
Yeah. Yes.
From the old like Pepsi commercials, right? Is
Coke.
Coke?
Wait, was it Pepsi?
It was Pepsi.
I think it's Pepsi.
Yep.
I think it's Pepsi commercials.
I think you're right. I think that was part of the thing that New Coke was competing against.
Yeah.
Was Max Headroom's Pepsi campaign.
Yep.
Yeah.
He always kind of freaked me out.
Yeah, he's great.
Spooky.
I love him. Iconic. I'll tell you what. If you are a millennial, you probably don't know who this is because it's kind of on the beginning end of our generation.
Yep.
Kind of. Max Headroom basically ended in like 1990. So you may have some memory of this vaguely, but for the Zoomers, you definitely don't know. Go on YouTube, Google Max Headroom.
Absolutely.
This was a like viral sensation.
Yeah.
He was shilling all kinds of stuff. He was in a bunch of
like music
commercials.
Videos,
He was in music videos. He did different products and stuff. And it was literally just like a guy in weird plastic makeup acting like a robot. He appeared on Dave Letterman in a more iconic interview from Dave's early years.
Really?
Yeah, that's a good interview. Where they have a TV on set. Yeah. Oh, it's sweet.
It's almost like that was the first Avatar, right?
Maybe? Kind of.
Yeah, I can see that argument.
All right, folks, would you like to go to a St. Paul Saints game on us? Give us a call. The phone lines are open at 651-647-2910 is the studio line. Give us a call. We'll answer your questions live on the air for free tickets to a St. Paul Saints game. Give us a call. Studio lines are open at 651-647-2910 is the call number. Of course, you can text your real estate questions and win that way by texting your questions to 763-443-5664. That is the text line, 763-443-5664.
And speaking of text questions, we got one during hot listings.
All right.
That kind of ties into hot listings. Andy, frequent texter, asks, are photos of a property being sold important anymore in current market conditions?
Oh, my goodness. Photos, without a question, property photos are the most important foundation of your marketing and advertising campaign. It still is shocking to me, some of the photos that we see on listings with other companies or teams. The photos are the base of all of the advertising, marketing, all the websites. Good photos. We only have the best photos. We hire a couple different companies that do high definition real estate photos. We do drone and aerial photos. The photos are what draws a potential buyer to call their agent to set up a showing or to call us to set up a showing. You got to have the best photos. It's so important.
I compare it to dating websites. Right. So you're going to go on a dating website, match.com. Are you going to put a photo of yourself just rolling out of bed, haven't brushed your teeth, haven't done anything with your hair, haven't done anything that? Is that what you're going to put on there for your profile? I
don't think you are.
No. You're going to do it. You're going to do it up. You're going to do it up right. You're going to get your glamour shots done, right? You're going to post a glamour shot on there.
Yes.
That's what pictures are. I mean, if you want everyone to just swipe the wrong way on your listing because the first photo that they see when they pull up in their search is garbage, they're just going to go right by it, right? It's right on to the next one. So you got to catch that eye. I mean, it's your first. It's your first date, if you ask me. It's your first online date with any potential buyer out there. So it better look good.
And think about it, folks. If you ever do any online shopping, maybe on, Facebook Marketplace, or you're shopping for other items, think about, the listings of, maybe it's a a boat for sale and there's 3 pictures and they're blurry, or it's a picture of a used car and it's dirty. Are those going to help sell that product? They're not. They're not. So the photos are critically important even in today's world. Great question though. I appreciate that call in.
I mean, as far as marketing goes, I mean, where is most of your money spent on a marketing from an agent? I imagine it's got to be on the photos and videos and aerial views.
Yeah, if
right?
you combine photos, it's probably it's in the top 3 for sure. You've got photos, videos, you've got your drone photography, your aerial shots, and then that is then taken and put into the advertising and marketing that the spend, the ad spend that you're doing on that listing. So
I've seen plenty of those virtual walkthroughs these days now too.
Yes.
Depending on the property, that can be really great.
Those are really good. I think those are fantastic. Gives a really good feel on what the property is like while you're walking through.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, absolutely. Number 1 in my book, you got to have good pictures. You got to catch the eye. You got to, like I said, it's the first online date that you're having with all your potential buyers.
I love it. Phone lines are open at 651-647-2910. Do you have real estate questions? Would you like to go to a St. Paul Saints game on us? Give us a call. Studio lines are open at 651-647-2910. That is the call number to the studio. Give us a call at 651-647-2910 to win St. Paul Saints tickets. Best real estate questions going to win. You can also win via text. Text us your real estate questions to 763-443-5664. That is the text line. Let's go to the phone lines. We've got Sam. Good morning, Sam. Thanks for calling in. How can we help you?
Good morning. How are you guys doing?
Great. How you doing?
Good. I was just wondering, why is it so hard to look for houses right now with the real estate prices going up? It just seems like everything, being a millennial, everything has just been pushed so high and hard to find houses nowadays around the Twin Cities area.
Well, it's a fantastic question. And the answer to that is because the inventory is so low. We're at historical lows. We'll actually do the market updates when we jump off the phone with you, Sam. But, then the question comes, well, why is the inventory so low? The main reason why the inventory is so low is because after the real estate crash in 07, 08, that 10-year period between 2010 and the end of 2019, so that decade, there was 79% less homes built in the United States than any other decade in the previous 60 years.
Yep.
So set almost 80%. Yep. So that's why there's a massively low level of inventory right now, is because there were hardly any homes built for a whole decade.
And then you add in the fact that demand is at an all-time high as far as the statistics are concerned.
Yes.
And you've got a feedback loop situation. Not enough homes, too many buyers.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for that intel on that.
Yeah. It's a really great question. We appreciate you calling in.
Thank you.
You bet. Have a great day. So there's no rental properties either, right? I mean, rental vacancy rates are less than 1% in the Twin Cities. So there's nowhere to rent. There's limited homes to buy.
And the houses that are available to buy are also being bought up and used as rental properties as well. And they're filled.
Yes.
That wouldn't be happening if people didn't need to rent them as well.
That's correct.
Yeah.
That's correct. So, and new construction is doing really well right now, but it's behind, and so there's, that's the main reason why the inventory is so low.
Mm-hmm.
And we get the question, especially last month, things slowed down because of the interest rates. No, they have not slowed down. In fact, I would say that things have picked up in the last month since the rates have started to go up a fair amount. Why is that? Well, we're in that spring, summer time of the year. This is the busiest time of the year for real estate. People are going to continue to buy and sell real estate. Again, the inventory is so low that the demand for it, even if the rates are higher, the demand is still there.
Right.
So,
and you got to remember, the rates only feel high because of what happened over the last 2 years.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
It's the same thing coming out of the crisis where rates also cratered there. And then a few years later, it's like, rates are so high now. They were 3% and now they're 5%. Oh, it's so expensive. And it's like, okay, well, the mortgage rate on my parents' house when they bought it in 1986 was, I think, 11.5%.
Right.
We could go back there pretty easily.
right?
Sure.
That's
great.
I mean, but it wasn't too long ago. When did we see rates at 8%? When was the last time we saw rates up to 8?
Well, I mean, they were 8.25 in 2000.
Yeah.
1999, 2000.
2000, 2001,
Yeah.
we had rates that started with an 8. In 2006, we had rates at 6.75.
Yep.
You know what I mean? We're at 5.375 now.
Yeah.
So when we just can't compare basically our current market to really anything that happened in 2020 and 2021,
Right.
because something happened in 2020 and 2021 that has never happened before.
Right.
And it's more than likely never going to happen again in our lifetimes.
Right.
So you can't compare that, right? You got to throw those 2 years out,
Yep.
and then you look at the rest of it, sitting just fine on interest rates.
Yeah, we're looking good. Should we do market updates? We got the stats over there.
Might as well bust through it since
Well,
it's on the same topic.
Well, here we go. Market updates, statistics in the Twin Cities. Inventory of homes for sale currently 5,278, 5,278. So that's up. I mean, from last month, it's almost close to 1,000. So it's up. I don't know what percent that is. 15, 16% from last month. Last year at this time, however, we had 5,900. So that's down about 11% from last year. Pending sales in the last 3 months, 14,453. Where a year ago, we were at 15,948. So pending home sales are down 9.4% from this time last year. All right, folks, let's take a look at the median sale price. It is $354,000.
Holy smokes.
That is the median sale price in the Twin Cities. A year ago, we were at $328,462. So that's up almost 8%.
That's the I told you so number.
Yeah.
Yep.
We told you last year. People are like, home prices are going up so much. It's like, that's not going to happen again.
Right.
So we're going to wait a year. We're going to sign another lease. We're going to wait a year because home prices are going to come down next year. No, they're not.
Nope.
Told you so.
Went up almost 8%.
I think we've said it on the show quite a few times that if there is a market slowdown, which there may be in the future, we're probably not going to see prices decline. It's just going to be things aren't getting more expensive. Yep. It's just, it was $350 last year. It's $350 this year.
Yep. I think that's accurate.
Yep. It'll just flatten out. I don't think it'll go back.
Yeah.
Affordability index 108. A year ago, we were at 136. Homes are 21% less affordable than they were last year at this time.
If that continues, that'll be the first time that I can remember. We're almost at that 100
almost
number.
At 100 number.
We're almost at the point where the average income is no longer enough to buy the average home.
Correct.
We're real close.
I don't recall it ever being below 100.
Yeah, not since I've been doing the show.
I don't think so either. To be honest,
it's been about 10 years. It'll be 10 years next month. Sorry, 10 years out of the 80 years. I know, right? I've been producing this show for 10 years, guys.
A decade.
A
whole decade.
So yeah, it's the whole time it's been near 200 for most of it. And then in the last few years, it's just coming down.
Yeah.
So
homes per buyer, 1.
Hey, that's pretty good. We were at like 0.9 a month ago.
We were. So there's
now you get a full house to look at.
That's right. There is a
you
house.
You get a whole house, not just 90% of a house.
As a buyer last month,
you only got 90%.
You only could buy 90% of a house.
But now you get a whole house.
I mean, that's exciting.
It's exciting. Same last year, 1%, no change there. Days on market, 35. A year ago, we were at 39. That's means homes are selling about 10% faster. The homes are selling for currently 102.7% of the list price. So almost 3% more than asking price on average. A year ago, we were at 101.9. So it's a change of about 1%.
That's because of those amazing photos that you put on.
It is because
on the listings.
That does have something to do with that.
Absolutely,
yes.
It does.
Yes, it does. Folks, we got the phone lines open. Give us a call this morning. 651-647-2910 is the call number. Studio lines are open. If you'd like to give us a call, we'll answer your question live on the air. You get a chance to win St. Paul Saints tickets. We're giving away a pair of Saints tickets for the best real estate question. Give us a call. The studio lines are open. 651-647-2910 is the call number. We also have a text line, folks. You can text us your questions. Win that way. 763-443-5664. That is the text line. Send us a text message. Win St. Paul Saints tickets for the best real estate question. The best question is going to win St. Paul Saints tickets on us. Text us your questions. 763-443-5664. The text line again, 763-443-5664. 664. Be sure to go to Facebook, our Minnesota Home Talk page. Like the page. Please like us, and you can ask questions and make comments on that as well. Follow us on Facebook at Minnesota Home Talk. There we go.
We got a text message from our good friend Big Biggie.
Big Biggie, look at that. I love it.
In regards to pictures on listings, because maybe once you've bought your house, you don't want those pictures up anymore. Some people care, some people don't. I know it's very helpful for me if they stay up, because then I don't have to walk through a property when I'm writing insurance on it later, but you do you. Big Biggie asks,
You do you?
when you purchase a house, how do you get the pictures of your house off the internet on multiple sites?
Well, Big Biggie. I don't have an answer to that question. So when we list homes, we launch a full advertising marketing campaign that goes out to over 2,000 different home buying websites. And so those websites have they have agreements with our MLS, so they're able to advertise and market. I don't know that there is a way to take them off third-party websites. We've had the request a couple times over the years where a client sold a house, and maybe it was a year later, he called up and said, "Hey, my house is still on," I think it was probably Zillow or something. Still on Zillow
or Realtor.com.
I don't want those pictures on there, and I don't know how to take them off of Zillow. I could certainly do some research on it, but once it is a part of listing your home, and a part of that listing agreement that you have with an agent is you are giving them the right to advertise and market your property everywhere that they can, including the internet, to sell your home. And so
there's another aspect to this too that I want to get into, because it's like, you can probably send a message to Zillow and say, "Hey, I live at this address. Can you take down pictures of it?" And they'll probably do it. That would be my guess. But the problem is that because it's been sent out to 1,000 different places, you may have taken it off of the main couple sites, but it's still, everything on the internet is forever, basically.
Right.
So if someone really wants to find previous listing photos of your house, and your house has been listed in the last 10 or so years, they're out there somewhere.
Well, they're on our website. You can go to MinnesotaHometalk.com. You can search for sold data. So you can search for the homes in your neighborhood that have sold. Now, one thing to think about is if you're a buyer, the photos are of the previous owner's stuff, know, and so, so that,
or an empty home. I mean, that's very common.
So at least it's not your, your current family photos and so on and so forth. So
I'm not too concerned about the invasion of privacy aspect there, because ultimately speaking, anyone can just go on Google Maps and do the street view thing. And they already can see what your house looks like from the outside and all that stuff. So we live in a more public world than our parents did.
Oh my goodness, isn't that the truth? Folks, we got the phone lines open at 651-647-2910. That is the call number to the studio. Free not Timberwolves tickets, St. Paul Saints tickets. I wish we were giving away Timberwolves tickets.
Oh, that'd still be amazing if they were.
Where's my sad button?
I know. We're not. We're giving away Saints tickets. 651. The call number to the studio, 651-647-2910 is the call number. You can also text your real estate questions to win St. Paul Saints tickets on us. There it is. You can text your questions to 763-443-5664. The text line again is 763-443-5664. Text us your real estate questions to win St. Paul Saints tickets. The best real estate questions going to win. All right, Mr. Ouverson and Mr. Evan, we are. Let's start with our 9 questions to ask when choosing a realtor. And as you guys know, I got to take off here in about 5 minutes to catch my sons have a track meet at 8:30.
Nice. Well, you aren't going to catch them. They're faster than you.
They're nearly faster than me. I mean, they're little rockets.
They're shifty too.
Joseph, he's a slippery little.
So even if you're in a straight line, if you can still beat them in a straight line,
they're going to cut.
I think as soon as they start shifting around, and then they're gone.
Especially if you throw on those football or soccer cleats.
Yep.
All right. So when people call you, Jason, what questions should they be asking to make sure that you're the right real estate agent?
9 questions to ask when choosing a realtor. Number 1. And this is a question if you're a consumer and you're looking to hire a seller's agent to sell your home or a buyer's agent to represent you on the purchase of a home. 9 questions to ask. Number 1, how long have you been in residential real estate? How long have you been in the business? Is it your full-time job?
I think that's the bigger part.
Okay.
So someone who's relatively new might be real good, but if it's their part-time gig, pass.
Like most professions, experience is no guarantee of skill. In real estate, much of your expertise is learned on the job.
Absolutely.
And so it is. Now, are there good part-time agents? There are. There's not many. The job requires too much. I would say that a team can offer far more than an individual agent can. It's just a matter of time. If you've got a team of, like our team, we have 9 full-time agents, 3 executive administrators. Collectively, we're available 24/7.
Oh yeah.
And a one individual person can't possibly offer that much availability.
Right. Mm-hmm. True story.
And a part-time agent, it's a tough deal. So that's number one question. How long have you been in real estate, and is it your full-time job? I don't want to work with a full-time or a part-time doctor.
I don't either.
I
don't want a kidney transplant from someone who does it on the weekends.
That would be pretty weird, but possible.
It's still possible.
Listen, I only do surgery in the summer. The rest of the year I take off.
We got the phone lines open at 651-647-2910. The text line, if you'd like to text real estate questions to win St. Paul Saints tickets, text us your questions to 763-443-5664.
About 10 minutes left.
The text line again, 763-443-5664. Number 2 on our list, 9 questions to ask when choosing a realtor. Number 2, do you have any designations or certifications? So in real estate, we have to take continuing education on a yearly basis. A lot of that you can get those hours through certifications. So you've got accredited buyer representation, you've got expert listing agents, you've got all these different certifications. I think it's a great question to ask. Are you interested in new construction? Are you working with an agent that has a certification or experience in new construction? Great thing to ask. Do you have any designations or certifications? Folks, talking about 9 questions to ask when choosing a realtor. I'm going to turn over number 3 to you, Mr. Ouverson.
Yes, sir. What's your business philosophy? So number 3,